Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please hit the subscribe. Now this start video. Brock Lesnar and Bill Goldberg have long stood as towering figures in the WWE landscape, known for their ability to draw massive crowds and create unforgettable moments. Over the past decade, these two legendary performers have been pivotal as part-time attractions, particularly under the leadership of former WWE Chairman Vince McMahon. While McMahon's decisions regarding their booking often sparked heated debate among fans and pundits, WWE veteran Vince Russo recently defended the strategy, offering insights into the challenges McMahon faced during those periods. In October 2019, Brock Lesnar made headlines once again when he decisively defeated Kofi Kingston in just 7 seconds to capture the WWE Championship. The match took place on the premiere episode of SmackDown on Fox, an event intended to showcase WWE's flagship programming to a new mainstream audience. Similarly, Goldberg returned to the spotlight in 2017 and 2020, capturing the Universal Championship as a part-time performer. These moments, while electrifying for some, drew sharp criticism from others who believed they overshadowed WWE's full-time talent. Appearing on Sportskeeda Wrestling's Writing with Russo Vince Russo weighed in on these controversial booking decisions. Speaking to host Dr. Chris Featherstone, the former WWE head writer emphasized that McMahon's reliance on veterans like Lesnar and Goldberg stemmed from a larger systemic issue: the lack of sufficiently developed full-time stars. According to Russo, the WWE's inability to cultivate new, larger-than-life characters left McMahon with limited options when it came to sustaining interest in the product. If you don't have the stars, if you don't have the larger-than-life personalities, what are you going to do? Russo remarked. He argued that McMahon's approach wasn't rooted in favoritism, but in necessity. Established names like Goldberg and Lesnar were proven draws, capable of capturing attention in ways that rising stars, at that time, could not. People forget that wrestling is a business first, Russo continued. Vince wasn't just thinking about storytelling. He was thinking about ratings, ticket sales, merchandise, and keeping the audience hooked. As WWE looks to evolve in the streaming era, it's clear that part-time legends will continue to play a role, albeit in a different context. On January 6, 2025, Raw will make its highly anticipated debut on Netflix. This bold move signals a significant shift in how WWE delivers its flagship programming, aiming to reach a broader global audience. High-profile stars like Logan Paul have already transitioned to the Red brand, ensuring a fresh dynamic as the show breaks new ground. Additionally, the company has announced a blockbuster main event for the premiere episode: CM Punk vs. Seth Rollins. Russo expects the initial weeks of Raw on Netflix to feature appearances by legendary names. He believes their presence will serve as a ratings booster and generate buzz as WWE enters uncharted territory. However, Russo expressed skepticism about whether the changes would have a long-lasting impact. They'll bring in the big guns for the first few weeks, he predicted. But after that, it'll likely go back to being what it is now. The discussion surrounding WWE's current direction often leads to comparisons with the Attitude Era, widely regarded as one of the company's most successful periods. In a separate video, Russo responded to Triple H's assertion that WWE has surpassed its former peak. While acknowledging WWE's global reach and financial success, Russo argued that the Attitude Era's cultural significance and star-studded roster remain unparalleled. During the Attitude Era, you didn't just have one or two big stars, Russo said. You had a roster full of them: Austin, Rock, Undertaker, Triple H, Foley, Kane. The audience was invested in almost every storyline because everyone felt like a star. That's not something you can replicate overnight. As WWE navigates its future, the role of part-time legends like Lesnar and Goldberg will likely remain a contentious issue. For Russo, Their involvement is a double-edged sword. On one hand, these superstars bring credibility and draw mainstream attention. On the other hand, their presence can hinder the growth of newer talent. The challenge, Russo suggested, lies in striking a balance between honoring the past and building for the future. The real question isn't whether guys like Lesnar or Goldberg should be used, Russo concluded. It's how you use them. If they're helping elevate the next generation of stars, then their value goes beyond the short-term ratings boost. One of the most compelling arguments in defense of McMahon's decisions is the business-centric nature of professional wrestling. Unlike traditional sports, WWE operates in a hybrid space that merges athletic competition with entertainment storytelling. This unique positioning means that superstars are not only judged by their in-ring abilities, but also by their ability to captivate an audience, sell merchandise, and draw viewers to live events and television broadcasts. Russo elaborated on this dynamic, noting that decisions like pushing Lesnar or Goldberg to the forefront often had financial motivations. Vince McMahon wasn't just making these calls in a vacuum, Russo explained. He had to answer to shareholders, networks, and advertisers. If someone like Goldberg could pop a rating, that decision wasn't just logical, it was necessary. The numbers, in many cases, supported McMahon's instincts. Lesnar's high-profile matches consistently drew massive pay-per-view buys and streaming numbers, while Goldberg's unexpected triumphs generated viral buzz. These moments, though divisive, often served as a reminder of WWE's ability to command mainstream attention, something the company has continually sought in its modern era. While Russo defended McMahon's reliance on veterans, he didn't shy away from criticizing WWE's approach to developing new stars. The 2010s were marked by several promising talents who seemed poised to take the mantle, only to be overshadowed by the return of part-timers during critical moments. Kofi Kingston's infamous 7-second loss to Lesnar serves as a prime example. Coming off an emotional and career-defining victory at WrestleMania 35, Kingston's WWE Championship reign represented a breakthrough moment for many fans. However, his abrupt defeat on SmackDown sparked outrage, with critics arguing that it undercut years of character development in favor of a fleeting shock moment. Similarly, Russo pointed to talents like Finn Balor, Shinsuke Nakamura, and even Bray Wyatt, whose momentum often stalled due to inconsistent booking. When you rely too heavily on the past, the present gets lost, Russo noted. That's the real danger. You risk creating an environment where fans don't believe in the next generation because they know the old guard will always take precedence. As WWE prepares to usher in a new era with *Raw* on Netflix, the company faces a critical juncture. Streaming platforms have introduced unprecedented competition in the entertainment space, with fans now having a plethora of viewing options at their fingertips. For WWE, this shift presents both opportunities and challenges. Logan Paul's integration into WWE programming is a testament to the company's willingness to embrace unconventional stars. With a massive social media following and a proven track record of drawing attention, Paul represents a new kind of attraction, one that blends wrestling with mainstream celebrity. However, his involvement has also sparked debates similar to those surrounding Lesnar and Goldberg. Can WWE balance these marquee appearances with the long-term development of its roster? The upcoming CM Punk vs. Seth Rollins match on *Raw's Netflix debut also underscores WWE's reliance on established names to generate buzz. Punk's controversial return has reignited interest among lapsed fans, while Rollins continues to be one of the most reliable performers of his generation. But even as these stars prepare to take center stage, the spotlight on WWE's younger talent remains dim. Reflecting on the Attitude Era's success offers valuable insights into WWE's current predicament. The late 1990s and early 2000s weren't just about star power, they were about an ensemble cast where nearly every performer, from Stone Cold Steve Austin to Val Venis, had a role that resonated with fans. This era thrived on compelling storytelling and character-driven narratives, creating a product where viewers were invested in every segment. Russo believes WWE can recapture that magic by focusing on the fundamentals of storytelling. At the end of the day, it's all about connection, he said. It's about creating characters that people care about and giving them stories that feel authentic. When you do that, the audience will follow, whether it's on Netflix, FX, or pay-per-view. In recent years, the dynamic between Vince McMahon and Triple H has become a focal point in discussions about WWE's creative direction. McMahon, known for his bold and sometimes polarizing decisions, built WWE into a global juggernaut. Triple H, on the other hand, has been credited with revitalizing NXT and emphasizing in-ring storytelling and long-term character development. As WWE transitions to a new era, the interplay between these two creative philosophies will likely shape its future. Russo expressed cautious optimism about Triple H's influence, particularly his ability to elevate underutilized talent. However, he also warned against completely abandoning the spectacle that has long defined WWE. "You can't ignore what brought you to the dance," Russo remarked. "It's about finding a balance, giving fans the drama and excitement they crave while building the stars who will carry the company forward." Ultimately, the debate over WWE's reliance on part-time legends versus investing in full-time talent is unlikely to end anytime soon. As the company continues to evolve, its ability to balance these competing priorities will be crucial. The introduction of *Raw* on Netflix, the growing influence of global stars like Logan Paul, and the ongoing presence of legends like Lesnar and Goldberg all point to a product that remains in flux. For Russo and many others, the key lies in creating a sustainable ecosystem, one where the past and present coexist harmoniously, and the future is given room to thrive. "Wrestling is always changing," Russo concluded. "The best companies are the ones that can adapt without losing sight of what made them great in the first place." The legacy of Vince McMahon's booking decisions will undoubtedly be debated for years to come. Whether it's the dominance of Brock Lesnar, the sporadic returns of Goldberg, or the introduction of a new era on Netflix, one thing remains clear: WWE is a constantly evolving spectacle. As the company moves forward, it faces the dual challenge of respecting its storied history while ensuring its future stars can shine just as brightly.